All right, should you pay your mortgage off early or invest? Hey, what is up? Thanks for stopping by, taking your time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you are here, you most likely have a concern about personal finance, money management, and financial planning in general. Well, my name's Keith Wilson. I'm a practicing financial advisor here, hopefully to spread a little bit of wealth of information, okay? So as an advisor, here's a question I get a lot, which is, should I pay off my mortgage early or should I invest instead? And really, the answer that I give is going to be different for people depending on what stage of life they are in. But here are some things to consider. Now, first of all, I think it's important to have your emergency fund set up, having 3 to 6 months of household expenses saved up before trying to pay off the mortgage early. Also, you should have paid off all other high interest debt like credit cards or other loans. Now, assuming that's all taken care of, let's look at a few scenarios. So let's say you are in your 20s or 30s. You're going to find it kind of difficult to be super aggressive at paying off the mortgage early, as usually your income is going to be lower, right? But let's say you can put away an extra $200 a month towards making extra payments to your mortgage, or you could use that to invest instead. So speaking of investing, one of the biggest investment goals that would need to have the largest amount of money is retirement. So if you sacrifice saving for retirement in your early years while you're young, you may find yourself playing catch up in your later years, and it really could be harder to reach your goal. So I would say in this example, to start saving that extra $200 a month towards your retirement plan. And here's why. Let's assume you have a 401k at work and you make $60,000 a year and your company matches your contribution up to 4% of your salary. So if you contribute $2,400 per year, your company matches that $2,400, thus having $4,800 per year, socked away for retirement. And that company match is free money, and you just made 100% return. Now, yes, I know there are fluctuations when you invest, and there are no guarantees, but by starting early, you may have years to go before you retire, and that compounding growth could rack up to a tidy sum. Also, by starting early, what it's going to do, it's going to get you in a habit of saving, and it really can become addictive watching your accounts have that potential for growth. Now, it is true that early on with a mortgage, most of your payment goes towards interest and not principal, and it looks like you're not getting anywhere. But take a look at this. Let's compare making an extra payment of $200 a month towards your mortgage versus saving $200 a month in your retirement plan with that 4% match from the company. So here we go. Let's say you have a 30-year mortgage with a balance of $200,000 at 4% interest, and your payment is $954. So you pay an extra $200 a month, or $1,154 a month. The loan would be paid off in 21 years instead of 30, and you would have saved over $45,000 in interest, versus you save that $200 a month in your company retirement plan with a 4% match, and it earns an average of, say, 7% a year. In 20 years, it would be worth over $208,000, which is over $163,000 more than the interest saved. So even if the company did not match that retirement account balance, the ending balance would be over $104,000 in 20 years. Now, yes, I know there is risk involved with investing, but starting early, you have years to recuperate losses you may have had in bad years. Also, we're assuming that your income has remained the same and you did not increase your contribution. So it could even potentially be better. So I would say this. I would say if you are younger than 45 years old, concentrate on your retirement over the mortgage. Now, if you are in your 50s, these are the peak earning years, and hopefully your income is much higher than it was when you were in your 30s. So you should have some extra cash flow, and hey, retirement is approaching. So you should have a goal of having no debt when you're in retirement. So this would be the time to use that extra cash flow to pay off that mortgage before you retire. But here's an idea. Here are some ways you can start your retirement savings early on and at the same time pay off the mortgage early. So one thing, instead of making the traditional one monthly mortgage payment, consider paying half every 2 weeks. And this is called the bi-weekly mortgage. And essentially what you would be doing is making an extra payment each year, but instead of one lump sum at the end of the year, you're splitting it up throughout the year, and it makes it a little bit easier. And by doing this, it would be paid off around 6 years earlier. Hey, what if you get a bonus each year at work? Here's an idea. Consider allocating that bonus towards your mortgage while still contributing your monthly contribution to retirement. Pay raises are another opportunity to allocate to both retirement and making extra payments to the mortgage. What if you receive an inheritance? Now, depending on the size and the type of accounts you inherit, you may want to consider using some of that money towards retirement and the mortgage. But here's the thing. It really comes down to your personal situation, your age, your goals, your income, and where you are currently with your financial situation. And that's why when I work with clients and build their financial plan, what we do is we look at different what-if scenarios to see which avenue makes the most sense to them.